Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. That's very nice of you. Okay, before we start our lesson, let's pray first. Okay, finish. Yeah. So in this meeting, there are Titis Kurnia,
Present.
Nia Rahma,
Present.
and Amanda Nurjana.
Present.
Okay, so today's there are 3 participants. Thank you for participating in my class. And today's lesson will talk about simple present tense. But before it, I'm going to share the screen first. Can anyone see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All
Yes,
right.
but not in slideshow mode.
All right. How about now? Yeah.
Done?
All right. So today's lesson is about simple present tense. But before we talk further about simple present tense, I have a quote of the day. English language is a work in progress. Have fun with it. Jonathan Culver. So guys, do not take the burden while learning English. So we should be able to enjoy and have fun with it. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Today's lesson is divided into 3: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Before it, I'm going to ask you, do you know what is simple present tense?
It talks about fact.
Good job. Okay, simple present tense is used to describe or refer habits or to things which happen repeatedly. For example, father reads the newspaper every morning. So the every morning here indicates that the action is done repeatedly. And then for the second purpose is to talk about the facts and things that are true in general or permanent situations. For example, the sun rises in the east. And the adverb that can be used in simple present is such as always, usually, often, normally, and so on and so forth. Moving on to the first section, that is affirmative. Affirmative is used to state something or it is a positive sentence. To be and the verbs. So usually tenses consists of to be and the verbs. And the to be, the formula is I plus to be am plus object. And you, we, they, or it is plural subject, we use are as the to be plus object. Well, the last is she, he, it as the singular subject, we use is as the to be plus object. For example, kamu selalu mengantuk. Nah, mengantuk here is adjective. So we use to be. You are always sleepy. Is it clear?
Yes, Miss.
And next to the verbs. For the verbs that can be used in simple present tense is verb 1. So I, you, we, they plus verb 1 plus object, and she, he, it, verb 1 added s or es plus object. For example, dia perempuan menonton TV setiap malam. She watches TV every day. So if you ask me, so when we add s or es in the verb 1 is, so here is the answer. Remember the spelling of the verb in the third person, she, he, it, because it depends on the ending of that verb. For the verbs that end in o, ch, sh, ss, x, or z, we add es. For example, go, it becomes goes, and so on and so forth. If the verb ends in y and the letter before the y is a vowel, a, I, u, e, o, we add only s. For example, play, it becomes plays. If the verb ends in y and the letter before the y is a consonant, B, C, D, F, etc., we change the y to es. For example, study, it becomes studies. And then let's try it. Okay. Anyone can help me to answer number 1?
Yes, Miss. Number
okay.
1.
Nia Rahma. Yes,
Yep.
go on.
But I cannot see because, okay, now.
Yeah,
Number one, John
yes,
rides a bus,
right, without S or ES.
use S,
Okay, then,
ride a bus to
then,
school every morning.
good job. Thank you, Ania. And then for the number 2, who can help me to answer? Okay, Amanda, go on.
You are my boyfriend.
Boyfriend. That's very good job. And then for the number 3, Titis Kurnia, could you help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see the word.
Yeah,
Look, I can. I brush
brush, yeah.
my teeth. My teeth twice a day.
Twice a day. Good job. And then we continue to the next session. Okay, it's about negative. Negative, it is used to state something that is not true. So let's see the formula here. It is same as the positive, but in the negative, we use not. Remember, we add not after the to be. So for example, in the to be, kamu tidak sedih. So you are not sad. Sad here is an adjective. So we add the to be are. And then for the verb, we add do not if the subject is a plural, I, you, we, they. But she, he, it, we use does not plus verb 1. Remember, we add does not, so the verb 1, we do not add s or es again. For example, dia perempuan tidak menonton TV setiap hari. So she does not watch, not watches, watch TV every day. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Okay, and then let's try it. Anyone can help me to answer number 1?
Roy doesn't come at your party.
Roy doesn't come or came
At your party.
to your party.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Your
Titis.
party.
That's very good job. For the number 2, yeah,
Yes,
Amanda?
miss.
Yeah, Amanda. She,
My friend.
to be, yeah, she is.
He is not my friend.
Good job. And then for the last one, Nia
Yes,
Rahma,
miss.
could you help me?
Yes, of course. Number 3, they don't call me every
don't.
week.
Call me every week. That's a very good job. Thank you. Now we continue to the last section, interrogative. It is used to ask a direct question. The formula here, to be. We put the to be in the beginning of the sentence. So are, is put in the beginning of the sentence. For example, apakah kamu lapar? Are you hungry? So are here is put in the beginning. And the verb we use do and does is added in the first or in the beginning of the sentence. For WN1H questions, we use do or does plus subject plus verb 1. But when we use who, the formula is who plus verb 1 added S or ES plus objective. So for example, apakah kamu makan avokat? Do you eat avocado? And for the siapa yang minum jus saya, who drinks? So drinks, we put S with who drinks my juice. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, for number 1, anyone can help me to answer number 1? Or maybe I can help you to answer for number 1. Do you read a book every morning? Okay. For number 2, anyone can help me to answer number 2?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
For number
Rahma?
2, does she go to the mall every Sunday?
Every Sunday. That's good job. Wait. Okay, for the next question, anyone can help me to answer?
Maybe I can answer, Miss. Can I
Come
try?
on, Titis Kurnia.
Uh, where do they buy a book?
Buy a book. Good job. Thank you. Nah, so we come to our summary or the conclusion. So today we have learned about the simple present tense, the use of the simple present tense, and the adverb, also the formulas. I think that's very easy, right? What do you think about today's lesson?
Quite easy, Miss.
All right, so here is the summary. Mary menulis surat setiap minggu. So the positive, Mary writes a letter every week. For the negative, Mary does not write a letter every week. And for the interrogative, does Mary write a letter every week? For the last is, what does Mary write every week? Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. All right. So before I end this meeting, does anyone have a question for me?
Not yet, Miss.
Okay, not yet, because I think that's very easy, right? So you guys can answer my question perfectly. So I'm going to stop sharing first so that I can see your face. Yay! Today's lesson is done today. So what do you feel about today's lesson? Do you enjoy the class?
Yes, I enjoy.
Yes. Yes, Miss.
Okay. Thank you. That's all that I can deliver for today's lesson. And thank you so much for attending and participating in my class. I do really hope you guys have a good day and bye-bye. See you. See you next meeting. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So you can leave the meeting. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.